Hi everyone. Hi everyone. I'm Liz, and how's everyone doing? It's middle of June, which means it's very hot where I live. Live in Central Texas, and yeah, I'm starting this new journey in my life where I'm now a full-time artist, and I'm so excited. I'm so thrilled. Um, my I wanted to share my journey. I wanted to share my journey of what it's like to leave the workforce, or a career. I've had a career in hospitality for about 15 years, and it was really a very interesting situation and time in my life where, you know, things just weren't clicking. And I knew in my soul and my heart that I wanted to do ceramics and become a full-time artist. And I didn't, it's hard to explain when you decide to do something like this, but you just really feel it in your gut that this is the right direction. And there were so many things that I had to work through in my head and in my heart to get to this place. I've tried to become a full-time artist before, and financially it didn't work out at the time. And it was also during COVID, so that was, everyone, I think, and making those financial decisions for themselves. But now I'm in a place where, I have come to the realization where I'm fully capable of doing these things. I'm fully capable of making money for myself. I mean, I was in sales, so I was making money for others for the longest time and was really successful at that. But my heart wasn't in it anymore. And my heart is in making things with my hands. And so coming to the realization that I'm fully capable of doing these things was a huge decision maker for me. I will admit, when going through this process, that wasn't it was at top of mind for me. Like I knew I could do this, but it was more of like the fear of letting go of a stable paycheck, and also I like the team that I was working with, and leaving them, and feeling this very big responsibility to stay with them, and I love them, and I still love them to this day. So it felt like it was time, and my journey in ceramics has definitely grown. And I've always known in my heart and my soul that I wanted to work with my hands. And speaking of working with my hands, it all started when I wanted to learn how to knit, and I taught myself how to do it, just alone, through YouTube videos, tutorials. I taught myself how to knit and crochet, and it all kind of started there when I knew I was fully capable of learning a skill. And I'm knitting right now, this cute little love note sweater. Finally doing the love note for those knitters out there knows what I'm talking about. I've been wanting to do this. It's made out of mohair and merino, and it's the softest, most beautiful thing in the entire world. So doing that right now. So I'm still knitting, but knitting taught me a lot of things that got me ready for a career, my new career in ceramics, which is trusting the process, letting go when you make mistakes, not holding on to them, and just saying like, oh, well, I messed up. In ceramics, there's tons. It makes you very, what's the right word? Vulnerable, to see how you react when things are out of your control or not going your way. And I think that really helped me make a decision in my journey to decide that ceramics was going to be my career. I just instantly fell in love. I took just one wheel throwing class. I've been doing like hand building for the past year, but which is like you're just making things not on the wheel. And I took my first wheel throwing class, and it just, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it just clicked for me. And I fell in love, and I couldn't wait to get back on the wheel. Like, I was searching for classes, searching for another opportunity. And the thing about it is I had to wait, and it just drove me nuts. Like, I couldn't stop thinking about it. There were no classes in Austin at the time to like go and, you know, like do more work on the wheel, and wheels are expensive, and so I had to just wait. And there happened to be like a pottery tour here in Austin, which was great, and so you get to go to different studios, check out different setups. And so I went and I saw a studio, and they had just opened, and so is Ceramigos here in Austin. And they had classes available, and they had like a class sale for a 6 weeks class, and I just signed up immediately. I was like, we went and looked, Joel and I went and looked, and my husband and I went and looked at the studio, and it was perfect. And it was brand spanking new wheels, everything, so I felt very spoiled. So I went to their class, and I learned how to properly throw, and again, it just clicked, and I couldn't stop thinking about it, right? So then I went down a rabbit hole of how do I get a wheel? I want to do this at home. And by the way, mind you, I'm still doing a full-time job. So full-time job plus. So there's tons of things that would happen after hours that I had to deal with. And so I'm extremely tired, fatigued, emotionally, but still wanting to do this art. And so I found myself, you know, trying to find little things in my day to do, like one piece of art a day, which I will share that journey in another video to share with you, like books that I read, or things that I did to help my mind ease like the stress of the normal workday, to get me more in my art, creating art mindset. And so I kept doing that, and I just felt this like urge to want to get a wheel in my house so I could practice, like, and I wouldn't have to wait for class. And so the opportunity came up where I got a really good deal on a wheel, and so I got one, and it's a really good one, and it's one of the best. And so I just bought, I think, maybe 50 pounds of clay, and I just kept practicing and practicing and practicing. And you know, the thing that I love about ceramics and making things out of clay is that at any moment, and this might sound terrible, but at any moment you can absolutely screw it up. And so you really have to be grounded. You really have to know like where your hands are. You have to feel the clay. You and the clay work together, not against each other. The clay is always going to want to work against you. Your hand might want to do something that the clay is not willing to do, so you have to adapt, but also you have to be stable so that you can guide the clay. It's a very interesting relationship. And I loved that, like trying to figure that out, trying to figure out how my hands are going to work with clay on a daily basis. So things escalated, and it came to a point at work where, you know, things weren't really working out, and the owner and I decided to part ways, which was mutual. And I was like, you know, I don't really need to be doing this. My heart is truly calling to ceramics, and I knew that. I knew it months ago. It was just, what is going to make you do the actual jump? Like, what is going to give you the courage to do the thing that you want to do? And I've always wanted to be a full-time artist ever since I can remember. I think it was my dream as a little girl of like doing something creative, and I could never figure it out, like what is my niche, or like what is my expertise. In college I dabbled in many different art forms. I'm an art minor, theater major, obviously. That's why I'm this way. But art history really blew my mind. The ceramics part of art history really blew my mind. I mean, ceramics has been around forever. It's part of my culture, and a huge part of my culture. And so I feel really in touch with like it's I don't know how to explain it. It just makes sense. It all clicked and it made sense, and now I'm doing it full time, and it feels absolutely invigorating. Like I feel alive. I feel completely different. I walk differently. I speak differently, and I feel like this makes sense. So this is going to be my journey in my ceramic business. My ceramic business is called Liebeskind Ceramics, which is my family's last name, my married last name, which means love child. And I feel like this is my love child. And so it just makes sense. And we really wanted something. My husband and I, who fully supports me in this journey, has been super sweet. And I couldn't do this without his support. I really couldn't. And I wanted this to be kind of like a family business. I see it growing. I see it evolving over time. I just feel all these feelings with it. And so it makes sense to name it after us. And so, yeah, Libiskin Ceramics. So if you ever look at the name and you wonder how to say it, it's Libiskin without the D. People say Liebeskind, like they really try to sound it out, but no, it's just Libiskin. Libiskin, it's easy. Also, the meaning behind the name is I really wanted to teach people how to say it. My I think about my husband like graduating college or high school, or my in-laws of like walking across the stage and somebody being like trying to read the name, like how the hell do you say this? We always get many different versions, but the purpose behind us, naming this is to teach people how to say this name. It's actually a luxury, like a wonderful name. Overseas, people find out that your last name is Libiskin, and they think it's beautiful. So I just wanted to teach other people how to say it and have it become like a well-known name, even though it's not very well-known. So yeah, Libiskin. I plan on doing a lot of things with ceramics that I want to share here. It's already been off to a great start. So another great thing that helped me realize like, hey, this is my dream, and this is going to work out, is that I've built amazing connections over the year, and realizing like, Liz, like you have connections to build your own career. You can just ask people, finding the courage to ask people if they need something, or just going out to network. Like I've built those skills over the years that I can fully do this on my own. And I have a great friend, and she's not a colleague, but she's a great friend, and her name is Gina with Whit Ross. So if you need an event planned, a very high-end, beautiful event, I would recommend going to Whit Ross. And she had an amazing client who matches my energy, and also she also has clients that have this like thing about them, and really wanted something custom for her wedding. And so I am making her a whole bunch of vases for her rehearsal dinner, and some name cards and some custom things based on like her style and things that she couldn't find. Like I think that a big part of my business is like, I'm here to make things that you have in your brain as well. Like it's not all about me. I want to give people an heirloom or something that like their brainchild. I want to help them create something that they have always wanted, or they're looking for and they can't find, that's manufactured. And plus it's handmade, and so it's like an heirloom and it lasts for a long time. It can be passed down. I find something like, I find myself like feeling responsible, but also like I'm responsible for providing that. Anyway, so I got a big order. I got a really big order to set off my first couple of months, and financially, and it's been a journey, feeling confident that I can do this. And I mean, I've made things for myself, but making something for someone else during like a big time or big moment in their life is a big responsibility. But I've done that before. It was one of those things, like I've done that my whole career, so why can't I do this for myself? And the firing for the glaze, it just came out, and they're beautiful and they're perfect, and it's exactly what I expected them to be. And there's something like so liberating about that, of like, yeah, clay is gonna do whatever it wants and you should never be attached until there's a final product. But that final product actually came out to what I was envisioning, and it was actually even better. And it just brought me to want to start this series of my vlogs of days in the life of an artist and a full-time artist, so that hopefully I can encourage others that are looking to make a jump into something that they might be afraid of doing, or they've always had in the back of their head of doing, whether it's just taking a class or a career change or being more creative, anything simple or big. I hope to inspire others with this, because it's truly changed my life for the better. I feel liberated. I feel alive. I feel excited, even with everything going on in the world at the moment that would make me feel terrible, which I do when I read the news or talk to my family or just anything. Like, it is very sad. It can be a very sad place. But this gives me hope, and it gives me joy, and it makes me look forward to the future, and I have to hold on to it. And yeah, I hope to inspire all of you to try to do the same, and I look forward to sharing my art with you and sharing this journey with you. And first thing first is to finish this wedding order, which is taking a lot of my time, but then also sharing all of my makes and all of my things that I love creating. And a lot of it is, some of it, not a lot of it, but some of it will have to do with knitting things. I have a knitting channel, which this is probably going to be posted on, which is the Poppy Library. And yeah, this is I share all of my things that I knit, and I'm still knitting. Need to exercise these hand muscles in different ways. And yeah, that's the story of how I got here. If you have any questions or want to see any or talk about anything else, feel free to leave a comment, and I'm happy to chat through those things. This is going to be a long journey, so I'm excited to share absolutely everything and how to do things. And if you're ever curious about ceramics, just ask and I will talk about it. I could probably talk your ear off about everything ceramics if I had the chance and the time. So yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to sharing more. Until next time, I'll talk to you later.